Welcome to Club Shada episode 350. 350, yo. Can you imagine that? Ain't that beautiful? 350. Everybody, Happy New Year. And first of all, maybe we need some light here. Okay, there we go. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com, the gods of good fortune. I want to say a special thank you to our sponsors and of course the stream royalty, Mr. Black Free Thinker. Is it a mister? I don't even know. Anyway, everybody, to start the show, put the flag of where you are watching from in the comments. As always, this is our... What is this doing here? Put the flag of where you're watching from in the chat so we can begin the show. As I was saying, Shadaware always with us, and this camera is not... There we go. Am I in the center? Almost. Yeah, more or less. Yeah. What is this? Something was vibrating. I have no idea what it is. Oh. Probably the fridge. Listen, it is what it is. Happy New Year 2024 to everybody that is watching us. Where is everybody watching us tonight? Everybody is watching from YouTube and Facebook. That's how it is. That's how we like it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to send a message to everybody to tell them that I'm live. So let me send a message to Twitter. There it is. Let me send a message to my WhatsApp group. Everybody, while I'm doing this, please go and share this live to your socials, and of course make sure you are also sending the putting some likes. Put your likes. That's very, very importante. Putting the likes. People tend to forget about that. All right. Last place, I have to send it to my Instagram group. If you're not part of my Instagram message, make sure you go to my Instagram profile and click the Club Shada link in there. There we go. All right. My mission is accomplished. Everybody knows, hopefully, that I'm live. And it's very interesting because I've seen this with Instagram. If I don't go live at my right time, usually I get punished by people not being aware that I'm live. But it's not a problem with me. I can just act like I'm recording. Thank you, Kazak Bala. Wow. Where is this name from? I like it. But thank you so much for liking these banging instrumentals that I do. Oh, Lord. All right, everybody that's on Facebook and everybody that's on YouTube, make sure you put the flag of where you're watching from, or you just say hi if you want, or you just say Happy New Year. That would be cool, because we are in the year 2024. And that crazy. Why is my icon coming out crappy like this? Interesting. Is there something that has to do with YouTube? I don't know. I don't care. Oh, listen. There's something that... Let me... There's something I wanted to see from my preferences video. Where do I know my stream size? High quality. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. All right, listen. I hope you had a great entrance. So that's funny, you know, when you speak so many languages, you tend to listen. When you speak so many languages, you tend to you start to mix everything in your head. So, oh, my brother, what do you do? Thank you so much. Happy New Year, bro. We still have to call each other. 2024. Listen, Charlie Chas, Happy New Year. Listen, brother, 2024 is the year of making money. That's all I have to say. Listen, every year I decide what it is. I don't remember what was 2023. I have to go back to the first episode of 2023 to see what I said. But listen, 2024 is the year of making money. So, me was the first year that I spent actually in my house. Usually, here in Espoo, we have the big fireworks that are in front of the water, and we live in front of the water, maybe like 200 meters from the water, but usually we go down the house. When we were in the old house, we go down the house and we walk until the myriad, and we stay in the waterfront with the whole neighborhood, and we watch the big fireworks. Now that we have this penthouse that has the view, and we have a crazy view, we actually decided to try to stay at home and see how it would go, because we didn't know. We didn't have, we were not certain that we would have a nice view of the fireworks. But actually, from my house, oh listen, the view was amazing. Let me show you how it looked like from my house. Wait. Just to show you. Where's photos? There it is. That's how it looks from my bedroom. That is crazy. We had an amazing view of the fireworks from the house. So I was filming this for my vlog. I will upload this probably next week. The whole fire. I mean, I always film it every year. And I think we have another one. This is me and my wife. And I think I have one from the living room. I think it's this one. 8 minutes. Wait. Yeah. See? That's. And you know, when it started, we were like, wait a minute. We're not gonna see shit. That's what we thought. And then it started. So yeah, it was pretty much exciting. It was exciting to. Every year we watch them, and every year we're excited as if we never saw fireworks. But it is what it is. That's a good moment to spend with family. So yeah, listen. We had a great time. My wife did an amazing dinner. Actually, since I was in photos, I should have showed you the table that the wife prepared in the new house, because it was the first time actually we spent the new year in this new house. So this was really, really nice. Let me see. I think I have. Oh, this is already after, but I mean, still a beautiful table. Let me show you again. This is the table that we had this year. It was good to be. So that's after the dinner, of course. That's my wife. That's my sister-in-law. That's my brother-in-law. The kids. This is what is left of the food. Listen, the next day, everything was. The party continued the next day. Everybody was eating like crazy the next day. Me, listen, I'm a vegan for the week. That's all I know. After all this, damn, I'm a vegan for a week. Trust me. I've already submitted 16 tracks just for January. Shay. So what is your release strategy for if you release 16 tracks or you are releasing them 4x4? Me, I release like one by one. My strategy is releasing one by one, and then after that, I just do every time I reach 16 tracks or 20 tracks, I'm releasing an album of maybe I add 2 or 3 new songs, and boom, that's an album. And the good thing with this is in terms of numbers, it looks amazing. To show you what I mean, let me show you, for example. This is my latest release, right? And if you take my latest release, you see it came out, and I can already say that this release has 258,000 streams when it came out Friday. But because only Annalisa, which is my new track, and probably the Love of Life remix, no, not even this one, I don't know, there's only 1 or 2 new tracks in there, but this is the new track. Then everything else here has already been released during 2023. So I release now every album like a compilation. So and the beautiful thing is Annalisa, this track was released in the huge playlist called where is it? It was released in, look at this. So it's already in 142 playlists that you can see, but it's already in 1,000 playlists. And it was on 4 big playlists. New Music Friday from Spotify with 4 million people. The other New Music Friday with 400,000 almost. Then New Music Friday Gulf with 36,000. And then New Music Friday Levant with 5,000 people. Listen, that's an amazing exposure to a new track. And yeah, in terms of playlist, this track has been added in 1,389 playlists since Friday. That's crazy for a release. So what I'm gonna do now is I already have all my track until 19th of January. Tonight or tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna record 4 more tracks so I can do the rest of January plus the beginning of February. Then I'm gonna continue and probably maybe do all my releases until now that my daughter is back to school. So on afternoons, probably on the mornings, I'm gonna do recording like 3-4 tracks every day. Boom boom. And I'm also releasing instrumental albums. So I'm gonna have my and now I'm mixing everything. I used to do hip-hop instrumentals, house music instrumentals, Afro house instrumentals. Now I'm just doing everything under one banner. So that's gonna be my release strategies. And every time I reach I would say 15 new tracks, I release an album. So I probably will have at least because of all the tracks of 2023 and 2022. I'm probably have 2 albums already that I can release, but I'm waiting. Teresa, thank you. Every year that goes by, there are more and more fireworks. The view is beautiful. Yeah, listen, that view is amazing. So you're saying once a week, but I have an EP and different artists because I have my label, Capote. I also have some aliases, but yes, for artists. Listen, I used to have 5 aliases, and last year or 2 years ago, no, I think it was last year, beginning of last year or end of last year, the year before, I decided to turn all my aliases into Kaysha, because handling all the aliases and doing all the albums was a nightmare. So now I took 4 albums under Monsieur de Shada, put them as Kaysha, changed all the covers, changed the covers of all the singles. Angel City, where I was doing all my hip hop music, I changed the name to Kaysha as well. I have probably 8 albums, turned them into all instrumental hip hop albums under the name Kaysha. Same thing for my alias Davagani, my alias Diamantero, and I think that's all. I turned all my aliases, probably, I don't know, 300 tracks and a lot of albums into Kaysha. So now I have just one brand, because yeah, it was a nightmare. It made sense to have all these aliases for me back in the CD days, because back in the CD days, when you were a Zouk artist or when you were a hip hop artist or R&B artist, you could not mix because people would be pissed. But nowadays, listen, you can do whatever you want and people just love it. Oh, Zuleika. Yep, you got me. Yeah. Now this is the time. Happy New Year, Zuleika. The time now is 9:30 Lisbon time. I don't know what it is for you and where you are, but yeah, and everybody, nobody put the flag of where they're watching from. You guys are lazy. It's difficult to manage because Spotify only allow us to make one pitch. Yeah. And with the EP, it's hard to choose. Yeah, that's why it's one track. I pitch one track every Friday. Every day is one track every Friday. Did I do my pitch? I think I did. Let me check if I did my pitch for my next song. Oh, now you are making me wonder. Upcoming, yep, playlist pitched 5 days ago. There you go. So my next track is not a track that comes out on my album. It comes out on the album of Makita, and it's a release. It's a collaboration that I did with them. You know, we do exchanges. So the way I work is sometimes I will just put a verse in somebody's music or a whole song for other people, and then in exchange they will give me an instrumental. So that's what I'm doing with Makita. So this is their turn, and in exchange I will choose one of the instrumentals of them that I have and probably release in January 28th, probably. I mean, we'll see. We'll see for that. Of course, yeah, listen. Send them. All right, listen. We have 40 minutes left. I'm going to talk to you first about, listen, I want to talk to you about infinite Christmas money. And that is so interesting. I was watching this documentary about how Mariah Carey makes $2.5 million every Christmas. Every Christmas. Her and I forgot his name. The person who produced All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's a track that they did together in 15 minutes. And imagine that you can do a track in 15 minutes. And this is why, listen, when I work with other people, there's a lot of people that they tend to complicate their life. Oh, can you change this? Can we do this more like this? Can we blah, blah, blah. And me, I'm like, listen, I do a track a week. I don't have time to sit down with you and have conversation and all that bullshit. I'm going to record my track the way I like it. I'm going to record another one. You will choose the one you like. You release it. I choose the one I like. I release it. Next time, if you want to change and maybe do it differently, it's not a problem. All we have to do is do another 2. There's 52 weeks in a year, which means we can do as many collabs as we want in the next 10 years. So let's not waste our time on one song and trying to make it perfect, especially when in reality, how many streams are we going to make? 10,000? 100,000? 100,000 is 300 euros. So are we going to waste so much time on potentially 30 or 300 euros that we don't even know how long it's going to make that money when I'm trying to build a catalog, right? And in my opinion, the best way to do it is to work fast and efficiently. You come, you have a nice melody, you record it, boom, that's the song. And that's it. And I tend to work more with people like this who understand the way I think and the way I work, and they work like me, and they just listen. I have probably 300 instrumentals from all the beat makers I work with and that I do collaborations with. Everybody, they send me instrumentals for me. I release them when I want, when, you know, and usually when I record from, let's say I take a beat from Malcolm Beats, I'm going to take 2 of them in one afternoon. I'm going to probably in 45 to an hour and a half, I'm going to have 2 songs ready. Because I don't write, I improvise everything. And I'm just going to be like, Papa. Then I sent him the 2 MP3s on WhatsApp. And I'm like, yo, what you think? And he's like, crazy, amazing. Okay, which one do you want? And he's going to tell me, oh, I'm releasing this one. All right, perfect. Okay, I'm releasing this one. Okay, when are you free? When do you have a slot in your release dates? Oh, March 21st. Perfect. Okay, me, I release the first one, then January 28th. All right, and upload yours already for March 21st. All right, cool. Until the next 2. And then, because we have to fill the slots of the whole year to release a single a week, you have to be very, very carré in the way you work. You have to work like a factory. You have to, and I sing my vocals completely mixed already. I don't come back and mix my vocals because my vocal chain is already the same for my voice, so it's already mixed. I just call my vocal chain. I record inside of my vocal chain, and the way I'm going to record is the final product. And because I improvise everything, the only thing that takes maybe an hour after recording is doing the vocal levels, because I don't work with beat makers who don't know how to mix their instrumentals, because I don't want to take the time to mix the instrumentals. So anybody that I work with has to be already on a certain level. All this to say that we work fast. Anyway, I was digressing. Listen, you see, when I talk about this guy, he arrives. Yeah. Malcolm Beats. What up, brother? How is baby Malcolm? Binta is saying, Kaysha, when are you going to come sing again in London? Well, you know, Binta, the problem with London is that I get a lot of proposals to go sing in London, but they don't want to pay me my price. You know, the problem of a lot of my peers, a lot of artists that are, almost in their 50s. I'll be 50 in 19 days. So the problem of a lot of people from my generation is that they only relied on performing, meaning that they make money only when they do a show. So they need to do shows to survive. And it's unfortunate because promoters tend to use this to our disadvantage and put us in this prison of, hey, I want you to perform. What is your price? All right, listen, let me give you fake prices. 5,000. 5,000 for a 1 hour show. Okay. I have a small club, blah, 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 blah. I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, and such and such came last time. I only paid them 1,000 or 1,005. Or you didn't have a hit for a long time. So I'm not paying this price. And most artists, because they need the money to pay the rent or to feed their family, they end up accepting. So maybe you wanted 5,000 and you end up negotiating at 1,005, right? I'm in a very different position. I mean, I'm very fortunate that I had I was like, in 2007, I was like, yo, listen, I don't know how long I'm going to be performing. I have no idea. And I know I'm good on stage. I know people love to see me on stage. But at a point, I was like, yo, listen, in 2007, I was like, listen, I don't like it. This idea that you always have to have a new hit so you can go perform. And then the more time goes, the more people tell me that I need a new hit to go perform. But then when I come on stage, when I come to the club, they ask me to sing the old songs. So at that time, One Love came out 5 years ago. Raquel, Question My Heart came out 3 years ago, right? And then as the time go by, more and more people are asking me to sing my songs from 2003. But when they are negotiating, they are telling me, yeah, but it's a long time you didn't have a hit. And so at 2008, I do Diamonds, and then I have a lot of shows because of Diamonds. But when I go to the shows, I sing Diamonds plus One Love, Question My Heart, Fiona, Deeper, etc. So me at a point, I'm like, wait a minute. So at a point, when I'm in 2010, 2012, I'm like, well, when I do a show, it's to sing the songs that everybody love. All right, cool. All right. This is the price. And then now that One Love is 21 years, Question My Heart is 19 years, Raquel is 20 years, that my songs are classic Kizomba and Zouk tunes and Coupe de Cadet tunes. When I do a show, it's to sing the old songs. So, and I don't mind. I love my old songs, and I release a lot of new songs. And listen, I don't mind that when I come to perform, people come for the nostalgia. So I have a great show of 30 to 45 minutes of all my hits, one after the other. It's a great show. But I don't want to travel if I don't travel business class. Because, yeah, listen, when you travel so much, you hurt your back. So, and I have a certain price. And in the contrary to a lot of artists from my generation, I'm rich. I actually make money from my catalog. I make money from all my songs. I make money from songs that people don't even know that I did. But I make enough money that even when I don't do shows, I make more money than back when I was making 4 shows a week. I make probably 3 times more money now. So I don't need to do shows. And because I don't need to do shows, doesn't mean that I don't want to do shows. I love to do shows. But I have the possibility to say no. And in London, a lot of people, they call you. And then after that, they become a little disrespectful when they say, it's a small club or whatever, or you don't have a hit or whatever, or no, or you're not worth the price you ask. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not worth the price I ask, well, buy then. Since I don't need, I'll go to London on a holiday, and you will find me in the club, just chilling. Because I really believe that we cannot all be there crying about the price we get paid, and we cannot have everybody crying about how much the artists are being exploited. And then when we have the choice to say no, we say yes. So listen, I've been having a lot of proposals for London, and when somebody pays my price and my conditions, I'll go. And if not, maybe you'll see me in the carnival, or maybe you'll see me there just like chilling out there. Because it is what it is. All right. I mainly produce Afro House, but I also produce Kuduro, Kizomba, and I'm a piano. Unfortunately, DJs don't understand it and get confused. That's why I created aliases. Yeah, listen, that was the same thing for me. But that's also why at a point I was like, you know what? They will get it. Or I don't care. Because to me, the most important is not the DJs, it's the algorithms. Urban Sweet Spot, what up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year for you, Urban Sweet Spot. I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a great entrance in 2024. All right, listen. After this long rant, let me tell you the story of infinite money that I was telling you before I just went in a tangent, as always. Can you imagine that Mariah Carey makes 2.5 million every year with one song? $2.5 million every year from one song that she and her musical partner at the time wrote, called All I Want for Christmas Is You. When she did a Christmas album back in the days, it was not something that people did a lot. She already had like 1 or 2 successful albums, and then she released this album with that particular track called All I Want for Christmas Is You. And that song, in the last 25 years, every time there's Christmas, it just became the Christmas song. And because it became the Christmas song, every time we arrive to the month of December, you can hear this track in every shopping center all around the world, every store, to the dentist, to the hospitals, to everywhere, on TV, advertisings, etc. And this generates to her and the other person that owns 50% of the song. I'm sorry that I don't like this as a creator. Let me see. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Writers. All right. So it is Mariah Carey and Walter Afanasieff. Those are the two who are making 2.5 million every year from one song. And the beauty of this is what? Is that making a classic is a great thing, but making a song that really become part of culture, this is another level. Because whenever you think of Christmas, you're gonna have that song. You're gonna have that song in movies. You're gonna have that song in radios. You're gonna have that song streaming like crazy, and it's gonna generate an amount of money that you don't even need to ever do another song. That's the crazy part. And she has a lot of songs, but this one, soon as Christmas comes, it's over. And as an artist, listen, I know only maybe another two songs like these. Let me try to think. Yeah, that come to my mind right now. There's the Happy Birthday to You of Stevie Wonder, and Go Go, It's Your Birthday, We're Gonna Party, like from 50 Cent. Those two songs, every time there's a birthday, this is the one everybody use in restaurants, in parties, etc., etc. So imagine when you create songs that become, oh yes, very, very, very true. Moses, George Michael, Last Christmas, added to the list. These type of songs are the type of songs that when you have one, it's over. Last Christmas, gave you my. Oh, listen. Exactly. Those songs, you can go back to your childhood, and those songs are already there, playing every time there's a Christmas. And this is why personally, I create music because I love music, but I also tend to try to sometimes, try to create one of those songs. I have a track called Happy Birthday. Of course, it's not a hymn like this, but every time I'm celebrating somebody's birthday on my Instagram, I use my happy birthday song, because you never know who's gonna use that song on TikTok or on Instagram and then make it blow up. It can be today, it can be tomorrow, it can be next year, it can be in 10 years. At least I put the mine in there for you guys to step on. And the strategy here is very interesting. Birthdays, weddings, eating, sadly dying, Christmas, Easter, what else? Celebrations of graduation, anniversaries, all these things that we celebrate in our in culture every year, Halloween, etc. Like all these very commercialized, from the globalized Western world terms and parts of the culture. If you can create the soundtrack of that moment, it's over. It's over. And you can do a track like Mariah Carey. You do a track like this one. Can you imagine you make 2.5 million every year? What else you need? On top of the rest of the songs that she has. Just from the not only from the streaming, but just from the copyright, because it gets played on all the radios around the world. So she gets 50%. Her and I forgot his name already. I'm sorry. Her and the composer are making 2.5 million every year from intellectual rights, mechanical rights, performance rights. And I saw a movie on Netflix, and the movie started with that song. So licensing rights, like when you have a song like this, it's over. I believe at least, yeah, a song about your parents. And I believe that the thing is this, is understanding how to not only make music for fun, for self-expression, and because it's your passion, but also understand that you can also, on top of that, create music to try to tap in the market of forever. Like the market of forever is a crazy market. Listen, I'm lucky to have a lot of bangers. I'm lucky to have timeless classic songs like One Love, like Rebound Chick for Nelson Freitas, Deeper for Nelson Freitas, Raquel, On Dit Quoi, Question My Heart, Fiona, Bounce Baby, Téléphone, tracks I did for Sumia, Mes Sentiments, tracks I did for Eligio, Melodia, tracks I did for Les DS, On a Changé, all these tracks. These are timeless songs that people love to this day, but they are because a whole generation and maybe the generations after are, this is a soundtrack of a special moment in their lives. And I'm super lucky that to have probably 20 or 25 tracks of that level. And these tracks are the reason why I can say no to shows if people don't want to pay me the amount I want, or don't want to fly me the way I want or the hotel I want. I can be this way because of those songs and the fact that people in the streaming world are streaming them like every month, the same number of streams, like for years and years and years. So it becomes just a long-term, evergreen revenue. But if I could have, trust me, a forever part of culture song, like Happy Birthday, like Merry Christmas. Listen, Merry Christmas in Kizomba, a Happy Birthday in Kizomba or Zouk or Kompa, that will play in every Zouk party every time it's Christmas time, or every Kompa party. Listen, can be a Jersey club. Listen, you can even do this for every style. Listen, once you have a track like this, you can remix it how you want. But the beauty here of that song is that once you create that song, that every time the season it starts snowing in and the song start playing everywhere, because people know that this song is synonymous with Christmas. Once you have a track like this, listen, it's infinite money. Just dong, dong, every time, boom. And I'm not talking about all the covers, all the people from the next generation that will take your song and re-sing them, and you do a new version, do a house music version, an Afro house version, a Zouk version, this, that version. You keep making your intellectual rights for every version that exists. So imagine when you are in that position like Mariah Carey, and whatever you do, listen, whatever you do in Christmas, you make 2.5 million. Listen, me, with what I make every month from my small catalogs of hits, I'm already like telling promoters, hey, listen, I only fly this way, this is my price, and I don't care, I'm not here to negotiate. And I have like people that handle this, like I don't talk to people. Go talk to that person. The people know how I want to work, and they don't care about the rest. And if you start, it's a small club, conversation over. If I made $1 million every year, listen. Do you imagine You could buy an apartment every year. You could invest in a restaurant every year. You could invest in so many different things. You could do a lot of different things every year, and you could be like me. Listen, we're talking about $1 million every year. That's a lot of money. But listen, 100K every year. Let's not be crazy. If you made 100K every year from one particular song, you could, because it can free your stress of this idea that you need a hit to survive. Because usually when you do a hit, it's kind of random. You do a song, one radio plays it, somebody hears it, boom, it becomes a hit. It's not something that you can really calculate. You know how to make good music, but everybody else know how to make good music too. What makes a hit is something that you don't really control. But once you have one, you are now in a position where you can go back to making music for pleasure. Just release tracks and, let a hit surprise you. Because when you need to do a hit so that you can keep working, then music becomes stressful. But once you have, listen, I'm going to talk about myself. I've been having songs that are making me cool for 15 years now. I've been cool. My rent has been paid. When I wake up, but when TikTok made something going on, the remix blow up, my whole catalog and the rest of my songs multiply by 2. So my revenue since last year has multiplied by 2. And I was already comfortable, but I was, every year, every month when I receive my money, I know exactly what goes in the rent, what goes here, and after that, what is money for life day to day. But once your money double, now you can really go back to making music for the pleasure of making music, and you can take time to study the market and understand where are all these little tricks that you can do to have that one song that will be in the market forever. And yeah, it can be a Christmas song. Listen, it can be a birthday song in Portuguese in Bossa Nova. It can be a birthday song in Amapiano. There's no birthday Amapiano song. It can be an Afrobeat happy birthday song that if it arrives in the right place with the right Nigerian person, and now all the DJs, when it's the birthday, that's the song they play, mission accomplished. There's so many things that we can do. And listen, kudos to Mariah Carey, Stevie Wonder with Happy Birthday, 50 Cent with In the Club, rest in peace George Michael with Last Christmas, and there's probably other songs like these for finding that magic song. And me personally, it's not something that I'm obsessed with, but listen, every time I study these stories, I just take notes and I'm like, okay, I need to do a birthday song. So I have one already. Actually, I'm about to put it today on TikTok, my birthday song. So I have the birthday song. I don't have a Christmas song, but next year I'll just put one in the market just to see. I have a few songs that like One Love that people use for weddings, but I don't have a Marry Me, for example. I have Everlasting that I wrote when I got married to my wife. and that I actually used for my wedding. But I don't have a Let's Get Married, for example. Or I have a song called My Wife. That is true. But it's very personal. And because I say it's on a Thursday that I made you my wife, it might only for people that get married on Thursday. But I could do a marriage song, or Let's Get Married, or another happy birthday. I could call this HB2, or I could remix this one in another style. I could do listen. And it's not something that I'm not obsessed about it, but hey, listen, if you can do it and you can tap in a infinite money, listen, in the world of streaming, that's what you want. That's what you want. Hey, what are we gonna do? Jujuzan, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing great. Mr. Master Electronic, what up? Happy New Year. Hello, Marie-Ange. Which one of you is Marie-Ange? The middle one or the side ones? Or the blonde one or the brunette? Oh, brother, yeah. Listen, yeah. The children's music also generates a lot of money. Crazy. Listen, there's a song called Freeze right now. My kids are crazy about this one. And listen, sometimes I'm looking at my daughter that is like singing to Crazy Shark or one of those tracks, and I'm like, I could do a track like this and with AI do a video and just release that, like, and put my voice on some effects with auto-tune and be like, I don't wanna know, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, da, 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 ding, 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 ding. Listen. And then design some frogs or some whatever that are singing the song, and then do NFT collection with that goes with that, and then put it on a new channel. Oh, yeah. Listen, children music. Whew. Mauricio, what up? Listen, I don't know if it's Mapande, Yuma, or Mauricio. Which one do you prefer? But Happy New Year. Cheers. Oh, Dahlia. Happy New Year. So, listen, I start this show earlier for you guys because everybody was complaining that it was too late and everybody arrives after 1 hour. What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with everybody? What is wrong, Shada gang? Jay-Z said you only have to be right once. Oh, listen, trust me. It's true. But it's even great when you are right 50 times. And the good thing is when you are right, then you learn a lot about why you were right. Listen, when something going on blew up on TikTok, I understood. I didn't know why. It just blew up, right? And everybody, listen, every artist that pretend that they don't follow me, they all call me because they follow me. They all call me to ask me, who's your promo person? I was like, nobody. And myself, I had no clue how it happened. How did I do 10 billion TikTok views on TikTok that turned into 50 million Spotify streams? But something I do is I try to reverse engineer and understand from now till the beginning what happened, who did something, what, how, and find everybody that was important in this so I can do it again. And to give you an example, here's what I do now on TikTok that I didn't know how to do before. For example, if you look here, I went from 20,000 followers on TikTok to 50,000 followers in 3 months. And you see now I have this track that I just put yesterday of me performing 88 BPM, one of my old track, 500,000 views. This is me singing Love de Toi, 76,000. And then what is interesting here is that once you start to understand how you can create this, for example, so 400,000 views, 32,000 likes, 2,400 comments. Then your song is here. You click on the song and now you have 400 videos. And these are all people that are doing videos on your song. That's how you create the virality. So now if we go back to my profile, this is a song called Love de Toi, right? And for now it says original sound, but at a point TikTok will put Love de Toi instead of this one. And then look, just from my track, just from the video I did yesterday, 92 videos. Look at this. All these people, they did these videos yesterday. And if you look at my YouTube studio, let me go to YouTube studio. If you go to my YouTube studio, let me go to my comments. One of the latest comment I have was on the music video of 88 BPM and I don't know where it is because I get so many comments, but Love de Toi, meaning that once people are entering the trend, then they automatically go to Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube to listen to the full song instead of 1 minute. So what I do now is what I just did on Instagram today, and I'm gonna upload to TikTok soon as the show is over. I posted my track Happy Birthday. You see, there it is. Oh, you don't have the sound from, Chrome. Happy birthday. Happy So once I do this, so now it's on Instagram. On Instagram, I put, which one I put on Instagram that did a lot of effect? It was this one. I put Love de Toi, the same I put on TikTok. And you see, but it's not the same on Instagram than on TikTok. On TikTok, as you can see, I could generate in 24 hours 100 videos from followers, because every time I have a track that goes with just a little bit of virality, I'm talking about 400,000 views from a song, then 100 people go and make videos. All you need in those 100 people is one person that has 1 million followers or 10 million followers, and you can do this with your instrumentals. You can do this with your songs like me. I do this with my instrumentals as well. I can do it in any style. I don't care, because then I let the platform, the algorithm do its work. And that's exactly what I was telling Buddy on the phone. I was like, bro, listen, just do this. You can find a thing where you're just there and you're listening to your instrumental. There's a guy that I follow on Instagram. He just plays beats. He's here, he has his machines, like here, his MPC. He puts play and it's like this. Listening to his own instrumentals. Every video he does has 1 million views. And the beats are crazy, of course. But he's not doing more than that. And because I was watching him, I was like, oh, listen, I can do it too. And if you look, this is exactly the same camera that I use. I just crop here to do a vertical video. And I play my song the same way. Listen, here from Spotify, you see, I'm playing my instrumentals. Here's one. And I just play it for a minute from Spotify directly. And then I take the video, upload it to TikTok. And there you go. So tonight, I'm going to do it from the happy birthday song. And who knows? A lot of people might save it to use it for somebody's birthday or their own birthday. And then, patatrack. Patatrack. What are we gonna do? All right, got it. Just came from work. You still didn't invite me in your show. That's all I have to say. Master Electronic K, sing for Pope, Putin, or Xi Jinping in Chinese. Well, that's a good idea. A market of 1.4 billion people. That's a good idea. I'm keeping this idea. All right, Marie-Ange. What up, Mari? Where everybody's coming at this time? Lord, I was about to finish the show. I have to stay a little bit more. 2024, I'm coming on TikTok with my covers. Listen. Julie, let me give you an advice. Stop talking and do. In 2024, this is the year of making money. Don't tell me, oh, insist I'm gonna do, and then you don't do because you're scared, because you don't have the courage, or listen. Don't say nothing. Put it out. We'll do the rest. We'll push it. We'll put the comments. We'll share. We'll listen. Do. Because you've been talking to me about these covers for 5 years now. I mean, I heard some of them and they're good and you sing well. So do it. Listen, you could even mix both of your things. And now you use your own music to the soundtrack of your movies. Oh, I'm telling you. Thank you. Okay, you should employ some people for the marketing of your music. That's true. I do agree. That's the problem of being a one-man operation. You tend to not trust in anyone to do the work for you. But yeah, I'm gonna employ some PR. Charlie is saying that happy birthday is dope. You have to make a speed up version too. Oh yeah, trust me. Trust me. A sped up and a slow down version. Chaz is saying, what advice would you give to a beat maker, sound designer that want to launch a career in 2024 regarding distribution strategy, social media presence, music style choice? All right, music style. You do whatever makes you feel happy. Social media, I believe, Instagram, TikTok. I believe you should do posts like these. I wish I had I wish I had the Instagram of that guy that I was talking to you about. But I don't. And what he does, and that is just really creating an amazing thing, is he's just posting himself listening to his music, and he does this like every week, and then it creates everything else. I just don't have his Instagram in my head, because I always end up on the post, and when I do, I just put a lot of likes. But let me see if I type beatmaker on Instagram as a hashtag, what comes out. Let me see. So you see, for example, if I was a beat maker, I would either, let me not put the sound. Okay. I would either post stuff like that of my just screen recording my beats, but if you want something that is better, I would do stuff like this girl. You see? She's just, okay, she has two cameras, but you don't need that much. But either you playing a beat, and you can pre-record and fake play on top, and you already pre-recorded your thing you're gonna do, or I'm trying to see, maybe I'm gonna find this guy. No, I don't. What? That's all? Top post. What about the latest posts? Oh Lord. That's the problem. I don't have. Listen, I don't really know. I've completely forgot the name of that guy. It's too bad, because he makes amazing beats. Okay, wait, beats. Yeah, you can listen. It can be something like this, just people listening to their own beats. You can put, yeah. So him is filming his setup as well, and I would do this. And as a beat maker, I would, every time I do a video of me listening to my own instrumentals, the same way I do them. What I do is I have a video like this in horizontal, and I just play my tracks from Spotify that I already released, and I'm just there enjoying, or sometimes singing along if they're vocals. But if it's just instrumental, I'm just there listening to my beat and enjoying. And then after that, I let TikTok do its work. I will hashtag beatmaker, and then every time I put a video of something, it's already on all the streaming platforms, so that whenever somebody wants to listen to it, want to listen to more than a minute, they can go to Spotify or YouTube, and everything is there. Actually, my brand new track, Analisa, that's exactly what I did. When I just did the beat 3 weeks ago or a month ago, I put me listening to the beat on Instagram and on TikTok, and everybody was like, wow, that's an amazing song. I started receiving a bunch of private messages from singers telling me, hey, is this beat for free? Is it available? And I was like, nope, it's not available. And then after that, I put it again a week before release, and then when it came out, I put again that solo part, and then when it came out, the streams went up, and so that's something I would do. And then another thing, I would try to collaborate with artists. artists that have a following and others that don't have followings. And then there you go. I hope that was a good advice. J'utiliserai ta chanson pour mon anniversaire. Yay! J'attends d'être tagué. I invited you last time. Tu m'as bois qui ça. Oh, c'est faux. Je m'inscris en faux. I do have Arigato. Yep. And I have 5 versions. Mes élèves en danse adorent tes sons grâce à moi. Yay! Merci. I'm not scared anymore. Thank you for your support. That's what I love to hear. That's why I don't like new resolutions anymore. Just do it. Exactly. New Year resolution, I don't do this. I just say, listen, this year I'm making money. That's it. How? I'm going to think about it. Oh, the stream royalties here. Black Free Thinker. What up? All right. Listen. Anyway. Me, if I wish something, oh listen, I want a track like Mariah Carey. That Arigato becomes the biggest song in Japan, or Happy Birthday become the official African birthday song, or whatever. I'm just ready. And yeah, listen, that's it for our 1 hour of Club Shada. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, put me some rainbows in the chat, and I'm gonna now I have to edit last year's episode, the last episode of last year. I have to edit. I forgot to do it, and I have to edit this one also. I'm gonna put all the clips together now, and I'm gonna, and listen, follow me on TikTok, because and you're gonna see. Listen. Go on TikTok. Once I post, you have to put a comment on my happy birthday post. I'm going to post it in exactly 5 minutes. So listen, I hope you enjoy the show. I want to wish again everybody, listen, a magnificent year. And I'm going to leave you actually. Listen. Wait, let me prepare the music first of all. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna let. I also have to upload this show to Spotify podcast. I think I have 2 episodes that I'm late. I'm gonna play you my latest track that is from my compilation that just came out called. Let me go to the Sushiro website so that I never go there. So my latest track, Annalisa, from my latest release called Afrobeats and Amapiano, that came out. Let me put the link in the chat. There you go. And listen, this is a track that was produced and written by me in probably 30 minutes, and my mom called me. And when my mom calls me, every time in my life that my mom called me, I had a solid track. I had a banger, and I had a hit. So she called me yesterday. She was like, yeah, listen, I heard a track. I was like, huh? Which track? No, track that Mona Lisa something. Ooh, Annalisa. And she was like, yeah, that's a great track. I was like, oh, thanks, mom. All right, Shada gang. I see you when I see you, which is Sunday. Peace.
Oh, Annalisa, you are in minimum, an angel from above. Oh, you're so beautiful, Annalisa, my love perpetual. You gonna get it all, my Annalisa. Promise to cherish your love like no so beautiful, Mona Lisa, my love perpetual. You gonna get it all.